Assalamu alaikum. You may be seated, brothers and sisters. In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful, to whom all praise is due, the Lord of all the worlds, who came in the person of Master Farad Muhammad, I thank him, Master Farad, who came to us in the year of 1930 and give to us all the knowledge of self, the knowledge of God, and the knowledge of the devil, what we must do to get away from him, the devil, and what we must do to save ourselves from a destruction that is coming, and what we must do to become rulers in our own land, among our own people, and that in the hereafter to become the rulers of the universe. That's what we must do today, is to accept what he gave us. If you don't accept it, then we are just lost root and branch. If the people would only understand what they are up against today, you wouldn't have to talk so much to our people.
That's right.
Because seeing and hearing is knowing. If you see a thing, you know it. No one else has to tell you anything. If you hear it, you know it. No one else has to tell you anything to do, because you already got the orders. And I think it's great today that our people are trying to get somewhere near self, but they're just traveling the wrong way.
That's right.
The road that they are on looks good, but it's not for them. It's just a rugged road as far as you may go. So I thank Allah for our leader, Messenger Elijah Muhammad, who brought us the knowledge from God for us. Not a knowledge that you got to go and find somebody to give you for your sins.
That's right.
Not that kind of a knowledge that you have did something here on earth and after a while I got to die and go to heaven and stand before God and be forgiven by God by my sins that I did.
That's right, teacher.
That's foolish. That's a crazy thing to do. If you die today and you resurrect again tomorrow from the grave, why you got to go to God? Because you will never come back to this earth. That is the thing our people today should remember and stop trying to tell people that there is a life after death. There is no life after death. That is the thing that has made you and I the biggest slave and the biggest fools on top side of the earth.
That's right. That's right.
My dear brothers and sisters, I pray Allah that He open our ears, open our hearts and minds to understand what He gave us. The knowledge of Islam is unseen at the end. That's what makes God invisible. That's what makes Him unseen, is you cannot see the end of the knowledge that He has. Not the person, but His knowledge. The end of it is not known. He is man, not spirits. What we was going to talk about today, I don't know. What good it will do. Ask for a lot of people to come. You know, our people just won't come out to hear nothing. They can go and hear all of these other yakkies and don't know nothing after they leave them.
That's right. That's the truth.
That's the worst thing that can happen. I was listening that one Saturday. All the things that he said amounted to about 2.5 cents worth. I wouldn't give 2 cents for it.
That's right. That's right.
It's a fact, brothers and sisters. Our people, we got leaders, people all around. We got too many of them, too many leaders. This country has more leaders than any other country on the map.
That's right.
We got all kind of different denominations of people, different people looking like you and me saying what they are.
That's right, brother. That's right.
Some saying he's Catholic, one's a Baptist, one's a Holy Roller.
That's right.
God in Christ, Christ in God, the Church of Christ,
That's right.
Church of God. Now, if God got all of them kind of churches, just tell me which one of them is right.
That's the question.
If He's got all of those churches hooked up there. Here's some the holy of the holiest.
That's right.
Got a band in there playing the blues,
That's right.
shaking the tambourines and are going on with it, and a dancing. And then they don't tell you over here the spiritual people, excuse me, all of these churches and preachers, everyone is right but the Muslims. You understand what I'm saying?
That's what they say.
Everybody is right but us.
Yes.
Now, if all of those crazy people is right, and God is with them, then where are we going?
That's right.
We are bound for hell,
Yeah.
right?
Yes, that's right. That's right.
And today, if you notice, white people is trying to take on with Islam.
Yes, sir. Listen. That's true.
They are trying to take up the membership of Islam.
That's right. That's right. Look at it.
They're trying to follow the highest orders of masonry so that they can be saved. If that be the case today with all of these people trying to be saved, devils all mixed in together,
That's right.
and knowing too that we have no other devil but them, they knows it.
Oh, yeah.
Preachers knows it. Still, he got our people out there in the church hung up on a man died 2,000 years ago.
That's right.
He's coming back. He'll be back and reclaim you unto himself. If he didn't reclaim those that was with him when he was on earth, I would say, how is he going to come back and reclaim all of these?
That's right.
He didn't convert nobody. They said they believed in him, but they didn't. He told them, he says that their hearts was far away from him. You talk it, that your hearts is far away. They had to be devils by him not getting anybody to hear him, and he being a prophet sent from Allah. Those people had to be devils he went to, in which they was. For a few minutes, we are talking about the roaring beast going through the city of Jerusalem. Didn't no beast actually go through that city that we might say is a beast of the forest? This beast that went through there was in there was a sign of this beast in America, the white devils.
That's right. Yes, sir.
That's what the whole content of that subject is. Him. He was roaring all the while he traveled, right? The roaring beast. He was roaring all the while. And he was a man, or he is a man. And he has a portion of beast in him. And that part that being a beast that's in him is a dog. And they're roaring all the time, night and day, like dogs.
Yes, right.
They are fighting among themselves. And if you get caught up in it, you is fighting in it to help one side of the dog, whichever one that you are in, house that you are in. The same as our people going to the Gulf with this dog. He has been roaring and barking all the while at the east.
That's right.
Finally, he got a bite in there.
Yeah, that's right.
Now, this beast was spoken of in this manner in Job. In this way, when the sons of God present themselves before God, there the devil was in with him. He came too. When God sent for the sons of men to come to him, here the devil, he jumps up, he goes in with them.
That's right.
When he gets there, then God didn't talk to nobody but the devil. You don't hear nothing that he said to the sons of men, to the sons of God. All the while the conversation was talked, it was to the devil, asking him in the beginning, where you going?
Yeah.
Where you going, Satan? I didn't call you. I called the sons of God, not the sons of the devil. And he said, from going up and down in it, to and fro, seeing who I can convert, devour, he said.
That's right.
Seeing who I can devour, seeing who I can convert. Now God asked him, did you consider my servant Job a perfect man, an upright man, a man who feared God and shunned all evil? What have you did to him? Haven't did nothing yet.
That's right.
Because you got a fence around him. But if you remove the fence, I'll make him curse you to your face. Now that is a token of all the black people in the earth. And he is known, Satan is known as a beast, right?
That's right. That's right.
And with his Christianity, he goes about all over the earth rowing with it. You got some of these devils, they all the time rowing about Christianity until they have gotten some of our black people on TV there doing the same thing.
Right.
Rowing about Christianity. And who is he rowing after? After you and me. With his independent lies of self. He wants to tell you what you should do. So he is a beast that's roaring about the earth, trying to see who and what can he conquer. Just as Mr. Bush said, he can get him a hold there in the east. He can move farther in the east. But you're all wrong, old good buddy. You're all wrong. You cannot move farther. What has been decreed for you to do you are gone your limits.
That's right.
You are no more. Now you want to put your hand into God's work, like the devil did with Jesus. When he took him upon the high pinnacle, some people and preachers thinks that they went up on some high hill. This pinnacle was a mountain or something. Nope. He didn't go up on no high mountain someplace. He went to the extent of his knowledge. That was the pinnacle. He went to the extent of his knowledge, not to Jesus' knowledge, because Jesus was the only man with the knowledge of how to come to the devils and make them again be into the nation of Islam, because he was the only one that was able to return them back black at that time. So as high as he could go was the knowledge. The same was with Nicodemus, one of his disciples. He went so high with Jesus, he says, no man can do what you are doing unless he was from God. So today we see how that they was taking Jesus, putting him on a high pinnacle of knowledge that they had, believing that they would be the conqueror of this man. Warring with their knowledge against the knowledge of God, saying how great they are. What did you create, devil, to take Jesus upon a mountain someplace and show him all of the earth, and then say, this I will give to you if you just worship me? What do you have to give to me? This earth belongs to my Father. He is the creator of it. Now what can you bring to me? What can you give me? You can't even give me yourself, because I made you.
That's right.
So what shall be done? I'm going to fall down and worship that which I made? No, Satan. Go ahead on and start your rowing someplace else, not here. So these people that are doing the same thing today, rowing about, trying to bring to you and me that which cannot be stood by anyone. It's not standable. It's not something that can be helped by the truth in which they talk. The truth don't bother with it, because he is a roaring devil. He roars with his mouth full of lies.
That's right.
Look how the devil tried to talk to Jesus, said, it is written that you can give orders to your angels if you cast your foot against a stone, that the angels will pick you up. No. He ain't talking about a stone like you walk about and you stumble over a stone and fall, and then I'll call some angels here to pick you up. No, that ain't it. It's the knowledge that he had. And the devil is attacking God on his knowledge. Same as they are doing today. You created the heaven and the earth, but I will show you that I'll go anywhere in your kingdom of universe that you has created with that which I made. The devil's talking. No, how can you go into my house that I created and I made you? How can you rule in the parts of it? I am the ruler. So the devil said, it's written. Jesus said, yes, and it is written that thou should not tempt the Lord thy God too. That's written too, devil. So the beast is the devil, and he's roaring, going to and fro in the earth, seeking you to destroy you, to get you to become a belief in what he has. And he have nothing in this world's life for you but death. So my dear beloved brothers and sisters, I would like to say to you that the people of today, which is the devil saying that he's going up and down in it, to and from in it, making you to think and believe that what he has here, he sings the song of honored Christian soldiers marching as to war, with the cross of Jesus going on before. Everywhere that this cross goes, or every war that is felt, this cross goes before. And when it goes before, it's representing Christianity in every house that it goes in. House means country. Every country that it goes into, it is representing Christianity, suffering, shame, and death. We know today that in what he has given to us, what God came and gave us, which is freedom, justice, equality, and Islam. You cannot go up and down in it like you can go up and down with your Christianity. Because Islam has come today to destroy all Christian people. It seems kind of funny to say it to you if you don't know it, but that is the purpose. It is here to bring the judgment which these people have been rowing all the time they've been on the earth.
That's right.
So now somebody got to stop this hound from barking.
That's right.
So it's Islam that has come to us, brought by Master Farad Muhammad, whom the messenger taught us was God in person.
That's right.
God in the person of a man, which made true the Bible saying that in that day God will shave with a razor.
That's right.
And I know he did shave
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
because I carried him a razor to shave with. People don't want to believe how this Islam is all today for black man because of the rowing of the devil.
That's right.
Don't want you to have it. Take Christianity. They do everything to keep you away from Islam. They do some of the most dirtiest things right openly on TV before the little children's face.
That's right. That's them.
And you might say to the child, do you know what they doing? They'll tell you, yeah. Ask one.
That's right.
They have late at night adult pictures on TV.
That's right. That's right. They do.
So Islam has came today to destroy all of your wickedness by destroying the whole of Christianity.
That's right. Right. Good.
When is these things going to be? What day will that be on? Remember, one day in the book is counted as 100 or 1,000 years with God. That's what the Bible says. Quran says it too. 100 or 1,000 years, one day with God. Then what day will that one day be when that the God shall destroy the devil and his angels? It will be on the day of which we don't know just when that day will appear. But I tell you what could happen. And then that will be that day. And that is on the day when black people leave Christianity and come to self here in America. Then you will see the end of all of these things in that which is known as the Battle of Armageddon.
Right.
Today we see Islam traveling real slow, but it has gone all over the earth. And Jesus said, when this gospel is preached all over the earth, then the end would come, right? Not this one. To you and I, this religion is older than this one. That's what has been taught to us. Naturally, it is older because I had no knowledge of it. Naturally. But when I got the knowledge of Islam, and then it was taught to me saying Islam don't have a birth record, but Christianity does. So that makes Islam then older than Christianity, because it is the religion of the God himself. And here is more I would like to say to you here. Religion is all right. It's good to have, and I like it. I like and love the religion of Islam.
That's right, brother. That's right.
Because it gives me a justice. It gives me equality. It makes me free and free indeed by knowing Islam. Just by knowing it.
That's right. That's right. Yes, sir.
It being so perfect in the world that when the justice comes, it don't only catch up with me and you. It takes down kings and queens and prophets and scientists, sit them down low because justice has come.
That's right.
My old grandmother, who was a slave in her days, she used to sing a song saying, "Why did you cut that sinner man down so low?" She says, justice cried, cut him down. Cut him down even with the ground. Cut him down to a stub so it don't come up no more. When she would sing that song, justice cried, cut him down. What justice in Islam has cried to you and I, that they want to cut down these people. What was the justice word? I say, I love Islam. I love the religion of Islam. But here is one thing about any religion. If you does not do something for yourself, the religion is no good.
That's right. That's right.
If you cannot do what the God says of this religion or in this one here, neither one is any good to you.
Right. That's right.
Now we know that the roaring beast, he sits in the Vatican, known as the Pope. Right?
That's right. That's right. Yep.
He is the ruling head of all Christian churches in the Western world. In the Pope. He's the Pope, rather.
That's right.
He rules all of the people that claim themselves Christianity. Christian people. John Paul II is the head. By him being the head, then your devil President Bush went to him before he went to the East. Right?
That's right.
So that he could get power from him. All right, the power is granted because of you. Because of the black man in America. He has no power of himself enough to say, I am the ruler of the earth. I am the God of the West as well as I am the God of the East.
That's right. That's right.
If the people in the West, black people, not white people, They have no power over you.
That's right.
Has no power over you. He says so himself. And that's why he don't want to let you go. He don't want you to say that I am one of the Asian black man.
Right.
I am one of the original black men of the earth. He don't want to hear you say that. He will argue with you when you talk like that. The thing that he wants to tell you that you is a Christian. And he likes to go and talk with the people who comes to him and sit down and talk with him on both religions. He ties them both in, and then I will leave the people sitting there. Yes, sir. When it is not true. The roaring beast. Christianity. The devil's religion.
That's right. Yes, indeed. That's right.
He jump on all people. He jump on them, small or large.
That's right.
The messenger told me, he says, brother, as long as our people sit back and don't make a decision of themselves to become in the nation of Islam and become rulers in it, these people here will always be your masters. Because you is not a Christian. There is not a black man that is a Christian in the Western world. There is not black people that is known as the Asian people and have knowledge of self. There is not none of them today would become rulers as long as they don't have the knowledge to live under the flag of Islam, freedom, justice, and equality. If we today does not make our decision or make known to the world of ourselves, of being ourselves, and living in a world of peace among ourselves, not united with ourselves, you will never be free. You will never become a ruler.
That's right.
And this is the day for you to rule. This is the day that you should make your permanently decision of what you're going to do. What should I say? What shall I do? Unite together and be one people under one banner, and all of these rulers that you got out here, that preachers and whatnot, take them in the basement and whoop his so-and-so until that he come out and preach Islam to his people.
That's right.
That's right. What does he do to hold us back? He's speaking against us every time that we walk down the street.
That's right.
And since the day has come that our people, Muslim leaders, listen closely, has shook hand with black Christian leaders in Christian religion. They taken the gun away from him and put it in your hands.
That's right.
What you talking about, man? They taking the gun away from him. They did this instead of them saying to these people, I'm talking about preachers of this religion, instead of them saying to these people, the Christian people, the white people, letting them know that no more shall I preach Christianity because look what you have done to me in it.
That's right, that's right, that's right. That's right.
Here, you have it. You take it. Take his Bible and go give it back to them. If you don't give it back to them at the church, let all the Bibles be thrown out on the street or in the alley someplace. Because the man that's preaching it don't know it.
That's right.
How can he know it? How can he know it when he was never taught it?
That's right. That's right.
These people here, the Asian man, he will never be a ruler, regardless of what part of the East he comes from, if he does not get with his own kind. Make a fast and quick decision, and that will be the day of judgment.
That's right.
What day would that be? Will it be on the 1st, 2nd, or 3rd of the month? Or will it just be in December, January? Just whenever you make up your mind.
That's right.
Well, how do you know, John? Because I heard him say so. Master Farad Muhammad said we all should unite ourselves together at once. And if you do so at once, overnight, this would be your country. On my way here, it looked like it was raining. Clouds was very thick. You know, the wind scatters, you know. So I looked up at the cloud and I said to myself, it must go rain today while I was on my way here. What made those things come into my mind so that it would be rain? It was the blackness of the clouds. I know that if I see the clouds gathering together in blackness, something is going to happen. I know that. You do too, right? What if you see 5,000 or 6,000 men in the city of Detroit dressed in this uniform? Somebody gonna tell you, even the devils themselves will say, something gonna happen. You know what I seen downtown today? At the airport? I saw niggas getting off in the airport and they had on that thing that Elijah gave them.
That's right.
Scare him to death. That's what we should do. That's why I ask for men. You wouldn't have to do nothing. Just we all dress alike.
That's right. That's all.
In this uniform.
That's right.
Dress alike. Don't run. Islam don't like a coward.
Right.
Coward will get everybody killed. He'll go run to his enemy with his hands up. Tell his enemies, don't shoot me, shoot them. That's a coward. I don't want not one man in my fruit a coward. That's right.
Yes, sir.
I don't want a sister to join the temple if she's a coward.
That's right, brother. That's right, brother.
That's right.
Right.
Stand up for yourself. The book said, lift up a banner for yourself. And hold it high. Because it's high, the sun, moon, and the star. If the people, black people, I say, would unite themselves together in unity, in love, in happiness together, you could produce acres and acres of land.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
You can produce food. You would have plenty of land to build you a house on.
That's right.
You don't see how the people doing like the devils do when they want to build a little settlement someplace. All of them will get together. They makes up a club or whatnot, and all of them get together, and they pitch in that money that they have. All of them start putting that money together first.
That's right. That's right.
And when they put the money together, after a while you see all of them out there building a house.
That's right.
For what? How much pay do you get? I don't get no pay for building a house. I paid to build a house. I don't get money from the club to build a house. When we get through building this house here, it belongs to one of our brothers.
That's right. That's right.
Then we start on another house, and we still put money in the treasure there to build another house and another house and another house. Nobody gets paid for their labor. I would like to do that.
Yes, sir.
Pool your money together.
That's right, brother.
Oh, brothers and sisters, if I could get up the collections that the people have in the churches.
Yes, sir.
If I could get a hold of lectures like that, and the people would even just mail us $2-3 a week, you would have land. You would have nice looking houses to live in. You don't have a house in this city fit to live in.
That's right. That's good.
That's the truth.
Not a one.
That's the truth.
We go and we buy those regular houses that they done built, done lived in, and now he paid about $20,000 to build a house that you call a mansion, and when you get it, you got to pay so much tax, and the thing is just about gone. You don't find a good house to live in. Where is it at?
No, sir.
Don't tell me I don't know what I'm talking about. I bought one.
Yes, sir.
I experienced it. I know it. I know what they do. I had 2 of them. What do you have today for self? What are you doing today for self against this roaring beast. The name Jerusalem means America, and it means the world. The roaring beast going through the city of Jerusalem means the roaring beast going through the earth.
Yep.
Beast. Didn't say the righteous. Beast. What shall you and me do today, brothers and sisters, when all of the people wants to go up and down the street, go to this place, that place, go and get filled with the alcohol, dope, drugs, or whatever it might be? I don't know how to call the name of it. I don't know it. But one thing I do know, if our people, you can tell them that John said it, because he got it from God.
Yes, sir.
If our people does not stop what they are doing, Allah going to burn hell out of them as well as the devil.
That's right. That's right. Yes, sir.
Read the book and understand it. The things that happened back at time that these prophets was talking about, they wasn't talking about what was happening right then. No. Prophet speaks kind of funny sometimes for understanding. And you got to go and maybe go to your other brothers and say, what did this mean here? He look at it, I don't know. Let's go and ask Brother James. Say, Brother James, what did this mean here? I don't know. I heard that it meant so and so and so. Yeah, who told you that? So and so told me that. Let's go and talk with him. That's the way to do it. Until you have made a decision among yourselves of the meaning of what was in the book. Then you can go out and you can say then that I got witness. I got witness of what this means. How did you get it? Say, well, we all got together, and when we come to the conclusion, that was it. So it is in uniting yourself together. When we all come together at the end of it and say that we have united ourselves together, we love each other now. We are brothers and sisters. That's it. No other times shall be. The time is come to an end. It's come to an end. Master Farad Muhammad said, we're going to clean up the holy city of Mecca and make it a fit place. Oh yeah. Because devils goes in there. White folks goes to Mecca. Been going there a long time before any black peoples in America ever thought about a Mecca and go there. Because we didn't know the thing was over there. We thought it was up in heaven. Even to the rivers, we thought they was up in heaven someplace.
That's right. Right.
I have heard men pray for God to meet them to a river, and that river was right down here on earth, and he thought the river was up there in the clouds somewhere. He didn't know. In Detroit there, when Ford started his factories down on Shelby, I think the street was, when he started his work, they called it the Ford's place, right? Then our little boy, I heard deacons go and pray to God in the church to meet him at the old Ford's place. And the Ford place was down there on Shelby Street in Detroit. I was a little boy, and I was living in Georgia, at Weona, Georgia.
Yes, sir.
Little boy I was, sitting there on the bench with my little bare foot hanging out. All of us sitting there was having no shoes on. We went to church barefooted. Men there in overall, coverall,
That's right. Yes, sir.
barefoot. The best clothes the preacher had on, they was patched. I seen this in my day. And I ain't been here all of that long. Don't look at me and think that I'm a great old man. Hell, I'm a young man. That's true. I'm young. Excuse the way I say it, you know.
Yes, sir.
But I don't want you to go to sleep on me because I'm a slow man. I teach. I don't preach. I teach.
That's right.
When you leave here, you can say what I said. But when you go to a person, he's talking so fast till he's about to lose his tongue, you get outside, you don't know what the man said. All you can say, he sure did teach. He sure really taught today. He really preached. What did he do? What did he say?
That's right.
I've heard preachers preach, brothers and sisters, until it looked like the top of the house was going to fall in. Got outside, what did he say? I don't know. So I'm not that kind of a man. I like to talk to you and tell you the thing is happening because I know them. I was taught by Master Farad and Messenger Elijah Muhammad. 2 men taught me. And brother, I have had it for the last 60 years. As long as our people preach this and stay in there and we don't do nothing about it, we are going to hell in this burning flame with the devil, white people. The Bible says that hell was cast into a lake of fire, right?
That's right.
We don't see no lakes on top side of this, do we? We know we're in hell.
That's right.
Now, where's the lake going to be at that hell got to be cast into? It's right here. This is the lake. Right here. It's going to be cast into a lake of fire by men who shall destroy the Western Hemisphere. This war here, why it is so slow, is because that it is the end of a nation. Nations of people will be dying in this war. And they challenge little bitty countries, challenge a great big country like this. If the people, the Muslim people in Iraq had did what they should have done, I would say, they could have won it.
That's right.
But they wanted to do it. The people of Japan back in the 41, they could have destroyed America, but they didn't do it. Every little small country wants a bite after this one.
That's right.
They want a bite. They say, let me get me my little piece off of them.
That's right.
Well, you can't win. We know we can't win it, but we just want to bite up. Just a bite. We just want to bite him. That's all.
That's right.
This man's so afraid. 28 countries together, allies in America, 28 of them, goes to this little bitty place over here and just rain fire down on them, right?
Right.
That's the beast,
That's right, that's him.
the roaring beast, with fire coming down from heaven. The last of our chance now is now. Now is our last chance.
That's right.
That's right.
The war that is going on today, and some of them are still fighting right there in Iraq.
Yes, sir. That's right. That's right.
Still fighting right there. Now look, brothers and sisters, ever since the day that old George Washington came here, and Columbus say he discovered America, but they wouldn't name it after him. Name it after another devil who had been here before Columbus came. Americas. If today, since old Washington had been here, there has not been a bomb to fall on this country.
That's right.
Right? Not a one. We haven't heard of a bomb. Not one of the cities has a bomb fall on. And you got 50 of them now. Not one. And look at all of these other little small countries, how the other one has destroyed them and did everything that they possibly can do to those others that they didn't destroy. What shall we do? We don't have one. We don't have a country that we can go to.
That's right.
That's right.
Well, we got Africa, we are Afro-American. No, you're not Afro-American now.
Right.
You never was an Afro-American.
That's right.
I look at the papers, Afro-American and Africa and whatnot. How many of these people, of the African people today, cherish you as being their brother from abroad?
Right.
Oh, wow.
You don't hear of them.
That's right.
When they come here and go back to Africa, that's all. It's all over.
That's right.
You have to go there in order to see them.
That's right.
That's right.
And when they see you, many of them jumps up and shout, and many of them don't want you to live in that country.
That's right.
And all of us look just alike and is the same people.
That's right.
Those black peoples in Africa, you and me, is the same people. When the messenger said, join your own kind,
Yes, sir.
that's what he was talking about. That's why people should preach, if they're going to preach it in the manner and tell the people what it is. He said, join your own kind. Help your own kind. When he said, help your own kind, he's talking about help your own kind of America.
Yes, sir.
That's what he's talking about. He's not talking about you go over there and you help them. Look at the church. I don't know whether they still do it or not, but they did it when I was a little boy. Oh, since I became a man. They pass a basket. They call it penny collection, right? Do they still do it? Penny collection.
That's right.
And this penny collection, they said, goes to Africa. That was what we had the understanding of. when I was a little boy. And I got to be a man. I was still dropping pennies in the penny collection when they come around for it. Sunday school, they did it. Church, they did it. In the meetings, they did it. I give my pennies all the time. This goes to Africa. But the preacher never did get up before the people and show them a receipt where Africa gives them a receipt for so many pennies that you give to them. Never was told. If they did, they told it in the back room. They didn't tell it out here. Because I was a little boy, I had to be the church. I had to go. I had to go, I said, or either my mom and papa would put that on my behind.
Yes, sir.
Some of you had to do the same. So the main object today, main thing today for you and me to do, brothers and sisters, is to try to get our people with the most easiest and the most friendliest way of talking to them to come to Islam.
That's right.
We can't go to our people and tell them, say that, you know you got the wrong God serving him there. First thing they want to tell you is, how come you ain't got a church like ours? Well, then you can say to him, say, well, you see, that was what you was put in first. Before that Islam came to you in America, you was already in that. And you was brought up in the manner to give every time you come to the church. And you did it. And you like the noise that Reverend Culpepper makes every Sunday.
That's right.
You likes that. And he won't give you nothing from what he takes in.
That's right.
No. When the messenger starts saying to you, let us build schools, let us build hospitals, let us build for self, then you can see some of these preachers who have robbed people so terribly bad try to put up a little something other for his church. In order to this, to fight against you with words, against the Muslim or against the one who believe in Islam with words. I got it. I got what Elijah Muhammad was talking about. I've been had it, sure. You've been had it now.
Yes, sir.
But I bet any coon that he didn't have nothing before 1930.
That's right.
How well do I know it? I've seen churches in front, storefronts, plenty of them. Never did have a school part in there to teach the children of that church. Not until Master Farad Muhammad opened the University of Islam on Hastings Street.
Yes, sir.
Then I'd walk down the street going to the temple, and I would see little children sitting in the little place there, handmade blackboard there. They have figures and whatnot on the board. Now we got a university on Hastings Street, but before then they didn't have that. Didn't have it. What made you start now? Because that we don't want it to be said that we did not try to teach our children.
That's right.
Not you say it. Not Islam, not the Muslim. Because they got a university of themselves. Brothers and sisters, we have got to make a decision for self.
Right.
And that decision must be plainly and known. Look at these, many of them. Big churches, no schools.
That's right.
Big churches, no place that you can go work and earn some money for yourself. And still he's going to ask you for all you got.
Right.
That's right.
But this says, I'm still on my way. The battle of Armageddon is still on its way.
Yes, sir.
One place there in the book, the Bible says that the lion has come up out of the thickets, and the destroyer of the Gentiles is on his way. Beast coming up out of his thickets, a lion, a beast. Now here, the destroyer, he's on his way. In another place there, he says that a man is running from a lion and he meets a bear.
Yes,
He
sir.
go home and laid his hand on the wall that was circled by him. That's you. All of these things is we have now coming in contact with. It has been prophesied and told to us, but we did not know. Not until Messenger Elijah Muhammad came. What if today that we had this room full of people and every one of them would unite themselves together and say, I will go with Islam. I will leave this hell.
Right.
Because look what it has done for me. What if we would do so? What if we would pool our monies together, tell the churches, make them do it.
That's right. Right. That's right.
Pool our monies together and build a factory. Build factories
Right.
with all of these billions of dollars going through our hand and going right back to the white people.
That's right.
We ain't stopping a dollar to build for sale.
That's right.
We work in these places. The messenger says, learn to make these automobiles. Learn to make an airplane and learn to fly it.
Yes, sir.
You can learn to fly it. Of course, it costs you about $35 or $40 an hour. It used to be $20. I don't know what it is now. Since everything going up, it might be $100. Learn to drive it. Learn to fly that plane.
That's right.
Don't go out and try to cold cop one.
Right.
Might get killed. You may never fly.
Right.
Because if that man catch you doing that, he gonna shoot you and ask you the question afterwards. So what you hijacking this plane for? And you laying there dead. If he can get to you. He don't like you. He don't want you even riding the plane.
That's right. Right.
That was proven to me not long ago. I was going to Florida. Well, my son-in-law, the one who comes here, where he was at, he had sent for me to come to Florida to teach in his temple that he had. This devil woman bringing the coffee down the aisle. I was sitting next to the window, and the woman was sitting, white devil woman, and her husband was sitting in the other two seats. Mine was at the window. And she came and asked them, do you want some coffee? Asked them.
Right.
They said yes. And he says, he leaned over, to me, because his wife was out there. It was his wife. And he said, they had started talking with me. And he says, you want you some coffee? I said, yeah. I said, yes, bring me one too. And that heifer did not bring me any coffee. That's right. I said, you forgot me to bring the coffee. She says, why didn't you speak up? Why didn't you speak up? Now she had got a couple of seats away from me, but I was going to call her back. Bring me my coffee. I paid my fare too.
That's right.
So she brought it, and she turned red all over. I said, what's wrong with this heifer? He's mad with me here because she didn't do her duty. And this devil man and devil woman, they had seen my ring. They said, that's a beautiful ring you got on your hand. Then I caught the atmospheres of him and her.
Yes, sir.
Then she spoke after this devil with the trader. She says, she must have got up off on the wrong side of the bed this morning. She's crazy as hell, ain't she? That's just what she said to me. I said, yeah. I didn't say what I wanted to say. No. I wouldn't have got to Miami. That's the way it is right today.
That's right.
Right today. They don't want you riding with them up there. No, that's heaven. That's the heaven. The Bible tells you, says the birds flies in the midst of heaven. That's right. Heaven up there. Ain't nothing on the other side of it. Where's that? Space is heaven. And you flies in the midst of it like the birds do. So knowing, as the messenger says, knowing to build a plane and knowing to drive it.
Right.
I have been on planes by myself. I was the only black man on there. And the devil told me, he says, I'm glad you on this plane. Yeah. I said, I'm glad too.
Yes, sir.
I'm telling you this, it sounds like, well, why you bring up all of that junk for? No, that ain't junk. I'm telling you this so that you can know what to do for your own self.
Right.
That's what I'm telling you.
Yes, sir.
I know it's hard for you to go out and bring people to come in here. I know that. I tried it for years. I'll tell you like this. In 1930, at the coming of Master Farad Muhammad, I had plenty of friends for miles around in the city of Detroit. I could say, let's go to a party today. They said, where?
Yes, sir. Teach.
I had plenty of them.
Teach, baby.
Not only that, when white people would want to fight us, them Polacks and Italians and hookers and whatnot want to fight us, we went together. Oh, yeah. We fought like cats and dogs. At least they was the dog, we was the cat. You know, a cat can whoop a dog, you know that?
Yes, sir.
Quick.
Cat can whoop a dog. Scratch his eyes out, you, and you go away. Oh, Lordy. With white folks until we got tired. We broke them up from fighting us. Didn't take but 3 weeks to do it. Every time they'd catch a black man out, a black boy out someplace, they beat him up. So we got tired of that stuff.
Yes, sir.
You better get tired of going to war fighting your people over there too.
That's right.
You don't have to go. People don't have to go to war. Take the jail and tell them the jailhouse looks better than your battlefield.
That's right.
Put me in jail. All of them do it. Don't just say one man going there, I ain't going to war, me, all others going. No, don't do that. He put you in jail. Get a gang of them together. 2,000-3,000 of them say, no, we ain't going to war.
That's right.
Take your war and go on.
That's right.
He ain't going to bother you. No, because too many together. When you unite yourself together, that's it. They didn't bother us. They know that FBI, city detectives and whatnot come there and looked at me laying on my bed to where they had whooped me at, a block from my house. Looked at me there. My father had went and told to the police station and told them what they had did. They asked me, do you know any of them? And I'm laying there. I couldn't see them after they knocked me out, you know. See nobody? I said, no, I don't know none of them. Well, what can we do? I said, do what you're going to do. That same evening, the others heard about it. My kind.
Right.
It was kind of sad around there that day too. Yeah, I was only knocked out. You understand me?
Yes, sir.
When we got to, it was a little bit better than being knocked out.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
They noticed. They didn't come to me to say anything more after it was all over with. And they know that, I said, nah, I was the cause of it.
Right.
They knowed it. But they didn't come back to me. Why? Too many.
That's right.
Too many was out there.
That's right.
We don't want to see all of this happening.
That's right.
Let us get together
Yes, sir.
and we'll have uniforms made. Sisters and brothers. Tell them, say, we're going to walk down Woodard Avenue down to Cobo.
That's right, that's right.
We'll start at such and such place and we'll walk down there. Spring minister going to speak there. We're going to walk.
Right.
All lost found want to go with us. Come on, get behind there. Get at the tail end of the line. We're going to walk. I bet when you get there, if you start out with a couple of hundred of brothers, I say 50 or 60 sisters, they're going to follow you, brother.
That's right.
They're going to follow you. Yeah, the Muslims going to march down to the Kobo to tell me that this fellow John Muhammad, the supreme minister of the nation of Islam, is going to speak there. He's going to give the history of the devil.
Yes, sir.
You have some following you. And if they follow you, they'll do other things for you too. Oh yeah. Black folks don't follow unless that he's got a mind to live or die.
That's right.
That's right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Don't be afraid because that here, man, we gonna march downtown fight. Hell yeah. If somebody hits you while you're marching, knock hell out of them.
That's right.
Okay.
Right.
Elijah Muhammad was not Martin Luther King.
That's right.
Martin Luther King said, let them spill our blood. Elijah Muhammad says, yes, and we spilled their blood.
That's right.
That's right. What would I look like telling you? Said, let's go down there. Said, now, if anybody bother us, we ain't going to do nothing. What can I win doing nothing? Can't win no fight and not fight back. I got to fight back to win. That's the only way Muhammad Ali became a champ.
That's right. T.
If he hadn't fought back, well, the other man would have been the champ, wouldn't he?
Yes, sir.
And if you expect to rule anywhere, you think you're going to get it on flower beds of ease? The song said, must I be carried to the skies on flower beds of ease, while others fight to win the prize and sail through bloody seas.
Yes, sir.
Now, which one going to win? That was carried to the skies on the flower beds of ease, or the one that fought and went through bloody seas?
Right.
That's the man going to rule. Sure. What is that going to do up there? He's not going to get up there. He's a coward. I want to go with ease. I'll be all right when I get there. You sure will. You ain't going to get there.
That's right.
I said, did not you know I saw the messenger? I'm finishing my talking with you. I was in his house when he was supposed to go to Gary and Nana right there at Chicago. And the Klans had told him he better not show up in Gary. And the Supreme Captain, he come and told him, he says, they still around there. They say you better not show up. So he says, he didn't go. He says, if it was not for the children there, he said, I'll call the bluff.
Yes, sir.
So, but the too many children, like it did in Flint,
Yes, sir.
they come there, they wanted to do away then, wouldn't check the guns that they entering. Elijah Muhammad he was teaching and he stepped off the stage and went and talked to them.
Yes, right.
Told them, he said, you ain't coming in here. Now, if you want to come in, take them guns, take all of your weapons off. We'll take care of you while you're inside of there. He told them, he said, but if you come in there with your guns, we going out.
That's right.
And he come back in there, they said, well, we won't take off our guns. The messenger come in there and told us all, say, you're dismissed.
That's what he did.
He said, no, they can have it.
That's right.
And he told me, he says, yeah, you was there. He told me, he says, afterward, he says, I would have called their bluff too. He said, but the people brought all those little children there.
That's right.
Brothers out there, they were so mad with that devil there. One of them brothers was so mad, that brother, They couldn't hardly do anything with him. He said, I just want to get my hands on him. Yeah.
That's right.
Muslims is fighting people too.
That's right.
Nobody tell you that hardly, do they? You see him walking around with a one, now that with a one, and he all messed all up somewhere, and got him. No, a real fighter, he believing in the Quran. You don't see him every time he turn around with a Quran on his arm. He ain't got time to have it.
That's right. That's right.
What can I do with a Quran in this hand here and this one here and try? No, lay that Quran down and do your thing.
Great. Yes, sir.
I ain't telling you now to go fight somebody.
That's right.
Get me some men,
Yes, sir.
some women.
That's right, brother.
I'll show you how easy it is to rule this city,
Yes, sir.
and you won't have to do any fighting either.
That's right. Right.
I ain't lying to you. Try me. Why don't you try me and see?
That's right.
Try me. I ain't going to go. I can't go nowhere. Try me.
Right.
I'll show you what you can do
Yes, sir.
That's right.
That's right.
by the will of Allah.
That's right.
You get 10,000, Master Farad Muhammad said, and I heard him say, if I get 10,000 fearless black men, I'll show you my power.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. But instead of they going out trying to get 10,000 fearless black men, they went out and went against the messenger. Ain't that a hound dog?
Yes, sir.
Go out and go against a man that asking you to come in so that this man can show his power because he's God in person.
That's right.
Then they go against Elijah. Let's kill him. And Elijah saw just about every one of them dead before he died. Unite. That's why you hear me holler, unite. I know what unite will do.
Yes, sir.
We don't have to fight nobody. The day that we united to fight back at that time, that was in 28 and 29. Young man I was, and those others was young man. Sure. I didn't do much of it, but I like it. That's right. That's right. When I'm fighting for my rights, I like it.
Yes, sir.
Like I told the brother here about Tom Mix. You remember Tom Mix?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
He told Goldbrain, he said, listen, I don't like to fight, but when I see I got to do it, I don't mind the temper.
Yes,
I
sir.
don't like to fight either, but I don't mind it when I see I got to do it.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
That's right.
And there was no cowards in my family of 13, 8 boys and 5 girls. No cowards. The nearer a coward gets to where he's got to show that he is a man or woman in power and strength to produce a fight, the slower he gets in walking. Watch him. He gets slower in walking.
T.
Now one that is ready to do the thing, he gets fast at it. And I'm looking. He's going. He want to beat it. He want to get it over with. That's a brave. That's right. A brave man, he don't keep his head still. Coward, Yeah. You look at a brave man when something is about to happen. He ain't still. He's shaking all over. He wanna get to it.
That's right.
Yes, sir.
So my dear beloved brothers and sisters, I thank you for your patience of being here so long today. I don't know what it's 4. What is that? I got 4:30. That's long enough. I want to see the registered Muslims after we are dismissed. I want to see the registered Muslim. I got something very important to say to you. Just the registered one that is with us. And after that, we will be complete dismissed for the day. And I don't want you going home in the dark, because the darkness is a very, very bad thing to go in now. Yes, the darkness is very bad. Master Farad taught us, the Muslims, don't be by yourselves. Be with somebody. That's true. You can take people, they are bad and everything out in the street and whatnot. Bad folks. When there's 2 or 3 together, then bad ones don't bother with you.
That's right.
They let you go. But go by yourself. Now if you be by yourself, I thought of something, I tell you this, then I'm going to shut up and do this other way. Be like that little dog, you know. Little dog, you little Feist, we call them. Little white shaggy dog. Everybody come by there. Oh boy, the gate was locked and everything. He just tried to tear it down. Jump up on the fence there. Run until you get by and everything. He was just something terrible there. So one day the insurance man came by, and when he left, he didn't lock the gate. When Bulldog come by there, he jumped up to barking at him down at the other end of the fence. Bulldog just walking. He didn't say nothing till he got to the gate. When this little Feist got to the gate, jumped up on the gate, and he fell out there in the street. Bulldog jumped over. Went back in the yard. The hell left that gate open. I'm saying this, but this is facts. Now you can take coward people, as long as he's locked up in the house someplace or another, he'll talk big after everything is over with. Now come a day that he's there by himself and the door is open. You said the same thing that little dog said. You in the hell left to do anything here. I thought I'll see you in here. A lot of these things that you hear me say like that, they are knowledge in them if you just take the time to think about it. Just take the time to think about it. Now, my dear brothers and sisters, I bring my talk to a close on that point. But before we all be dismissed, Sister this sister here, this large sister, I want you to come up here, please, man. Assalamu alaikum. How you feel? You feel fine? What was your slave name?
Darlene.
Darlene?
Darlene.
Darlene. You hate that no more. You asked me to give you a name, didn't you? Your name is Farida Shakur. Farida Shakur. You have two O's and not the U in Shakur. Farida spells F-A-R-E-E-D-A-H. Farida. Farida. Shakur. S-H-A-K-O-O-R. Shakur. Farida Shakur. That's your name now. And your first name, Farida, means unique, precious genes. Whatever jewel that you see and it's precious, that's you. All of the uniques of things, that's you. Everything about it, whatever that you find is of good, that's in your name. Even to all kinds of jewels, whatever that you might find, that's in your name. That's in Farida. Your last name is Shakur, means the grateful. Shakur means the grateful, the thankful. Grateful and thankful. Whatever that you receive of greatness, you're thankful for it. That a person that is very unique of knowing and understanding, I'm thankful for whatsoever that is given to me, and I'm just thankful because it's grateful for me to be thankful. You know, that's what your name means, and that's the whole of it. No middle name. If you want a middle name, you have to ask me later on, and I give you a middle name. Now, this card here, it says the bearer is a registered Muslim in the Nation of Islam. Kindly retain this card and punish said Barry, found other than righteous. If you're found other than righteous, I don't want nobody to bother with you. I don't care where you come from. You can be sitting up in the White House beside Bush, or you can be in the Vatican with John Paul II. Don't make no difference to me. I'm coming.
Yes, sir.
I'm coming. If it is found other than righteous, and on the backside there, they must take this card and send it to me. Then I know where you're at, because it's there. Now you put your picture on the backside right here in a little small place, and you have the secretary to sign it, and your signature under the secretary's signature, and you can put it in something that will hold this and keep it good for a few days after all of this is done. And if the card should be changed to another style, it will be changed for you. All you have to do is to stay here until that time comes. So may Allah bless you and keep you and grant to you your wish. This is the meaning of your prayer. Thank you. May Allah bless you, sister. Thank you. So may Allah bless those who carry that card and those who don't carry it and believe the teachings of Messenger Elijah Muhammad. That card will help you in many places. Now, no, I don't see the brother that I wanted to see. But anyway, I will see him. I pray before it's over with. Now, brothers and sisters, I thank you for your patience of being here so long and not even getting up, moving around. I just wish that I had the people try to help me to get them. Try to help me to get them. Tell them the real McCoy is here. Assalamu alaikum. You may be seated, brothers and sisters. You looks good to me. I never seen an ugly black person since Master Farad Muhammad came, because he said we were the cream of Dewey.
Yes, sir.